Good morning, welcome to the Jetski Fishing channel again. I hope you're getting some enjoyment out of some of my videos. I'm getting a lot of enjoyment making them, so I guess that's half the battle won. I'm on. You just cut me off. You ran over my line. You ran over my line. And I had a fish on. Just had a fish on, and a guy came up behind me in a boat and cut me off. Oh, lost about 100 meters of line too. Oh, wank. Yeah, let's hope he's got the line around his prop. Alright, let's try that again. Bastard. Jeez, I lost a lot of line then. What I'm doing at the moment, I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm actually making a double on my line, so it gives me a bit more strength for the braid to leader. So I'm actually twisting it about 30 times. Then what you do from here is just take a bit of the tension up. Whoops, it's a bit hard to do when you're still trolling here, but okay, so got a bit of the tension up, a bit more, and then what we do is we pull the bottom, if you hopefully you can see it, we pull the bottom of the loop here and push and tighten up the winds, and then when we get close, when it gets too far to go any further, we actually pull this other line down, and then it sort of doubles back on top of each other on itself, and then a couple of half hitches on each of the lines is all we have to do. Wasn't a fantastic one, but it'll do the job, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's probably okay. A couple half hitches and then a like a uni knot over the top just to lock her off is what I do. All right, pretty simple. Cut the tags off, of course. Geez, that was a bubber. Hey, looked like I had a fish on. I don't know whether maybe it was just him trolling, him hitting my line as I was trolling, but it seemed like a fish at first, and then he came up and just went straight over the top of the line. Anyway, shit happens. So then what I do is, I've got a double there. I do a normal Albright style knot. I find these are, for the thinner lines, are fine. Whoops, I do it the wrong way here. So the Albright is a loop of the leader through the loop. It's always interesting doing this on a rock and roll jet ski, of course. Maybe I can get it in this camera here. Do it on this camera here. So go through the loop, and then I do 6 wraps up loosely. Oops. 5, 6, and then I do about the same back, just making sure they sort of go over the top of the other loops. Doesn't seem to make a huge difference. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then looking at where the line comes through, put it back up through the same way. But what I do is I sort of finish it off with like a what do you call it, like a uni. I think it's called the improved Albright. So I'm sort of putting a couple loops through back there. Okay, then you've got the knot there, you can see it here. Pulling it together, wet it, and then it comes up and locks beautifully. Alright, so you can see it there, if you can see it on my camera there. I don't know what the background looks like, but it's a very nice small knot. Does the job beautifully. I don't think I've ever lost a fish with this knot, and you know, where it's broken at the knot. Now of course, the last time I actually got a snag, I had a snag on a 65 pound, which is the other rod here, and I was using the same knot on the 65 with about a 50 or 60 pound leader, and I got it snagged, and I had to put a lot of effort to unsnag it, and when I broke it off, it actually broke at the hook. So that's sort of testimony to the strength of these braid to leader knots. Yeah, I really liked it. I used to do the beautiful what's it called, the FG knot. You know, I was pretty good at the FG knot actually, and but the problem I had was it just took a long time to do, and on the ski it's very difficult to do with the rock and roll going on. Sure, I could probably practice and get a bit better, but I just find the Albright is strong enough, it's thin enough, it's good enough to cast. And if I use the double in the leader part here, that just gives me the strength that I need for any of the fish sizes that we're catching around here.